Hey, welcome in. It is in the Southeast United States, a little earlier on a Tuesday, almost afternoon, January 13th. And before I get into anything, I just want to say thank you again. I'm saying again, I think I said that the other day. I hope I said that the other day. I did. I said it. We've reached over 1,000. That is not necessarily, to some people that may not mean much. It means a lot to me. It means a lot, I think, to this community, that we are growing. And so let's just keep doing it. Also, don't forget to like and or subscribe. Having wardrobe malfunction here. I'm freezing a little bit. Don't forget to like or subscribe. Also, don't forget that the timestamps are in the description box below, and you can skip right ahead to the oracle and or the tarot itself. That said, I have put up a short and I put up a post in the community section. There was a reading that I did last night, and it got to about 27 minutes, and I had to pause. And unfortunately, when I paused, the video just stopped. And I don't do, fancy cut and paste video editing stuff. I mean, I'm sure I can learn one day. I'm not saying that I won't, but as of right now, I don't. And so that's as far as we got. Now, the whole spread was out there, and it's a pretty great spread. There was definitely a moment of surprise for me. Which you will hear if you watch the short toward the end of that short. It's however many seconds. But anyway, let me know if you want me to upload that video. And the reason why I'm harping on that, like let me know instead of just uploading the video, is because maybe you like the clarifiers. Maybe, maybe you don't like just seeing the spread and then a video cutting off. I don't know. You got to let me know, right? Like, this is one of those things where we're in this together. Okay. Is that it? Maybe? Yes. All right. So as I sit here and shuffle this deck, I did word meditation, and the words that came out today are a little strange. And I will tell you why. Because one of the words that came out, I had to go do a Google search after. And it was like, that's just where everything stopped. You'll see. Okay, so the first few words: fixated, tension, green, nature, healing. The green is very strong with me today for some reason. And that, I guess, is why the word was circulating. And as I thought about the word green and me wearing green, and I thought of nature and I thought of healing. So that's for you. Freeze or frozen could be about environment and literal weather. And then the fun part. So the word palladium came to me randomly. Now, in parts of at least the United States, there are shopping centers or, areas. Hello. Okay, so I just want you to know that this came out the first time, and it just came back out. A Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And we're not in the reading yet, but I want you to know. Palladium came out. And once I sat with that word, I was like, is that even a real word? And I feel stupid because, of course, it's a real word. It's a chemical element. I don't know these things, okay? I know some things. I don't know all things. Palladium, a chemical element. Its atomic number is 46. It is a silver white metal. All right. Now, I'm like, what the hell does this have to do with anything spirituality, spirit, like universe, God, goddess, somebody tell me, why am I worried about palladium, a metal? Maybe it's significant to whoever's watching, and that's your heart's, like, that's it, full stop, right? Maybe you work with chemical elements. I don't know. Maybe the number 46 is meaningful to you. It is a 10, and 10 is a what? Okay, that being said, I started doing a Google search because I'm like, what is the spirituality or spiritual significance of palladium? And there is one. There's actually a couple things. And I love these things. I really do. Deep dives for the win, but also be careful. The spiritual significance of palladium is stability. Strength card. Stability, divine guidance, balance between heart and mind. And then, for those that subscribe to organized religion, what came up for Christianity, and this is where I had to stop because I was just like, wow, because it made me think about society right now, or what has been, is. So what I found, crazy enough, and regardless of whatever you believe, the number 46 is mentioned once in the Bible, according to the Google search and deep dive and some religious text and sites, in John 2:20. And the quote is, "It has taken 46 years to build this temple, and you are going to raise it in 3 days." And the reference of that is the account of Jesus clearing the temple courts of money changers and animals, like cleaning house of exploitation and taking advantage of the poor. Let that sit for a minute. It's fine. But for me, while that was like, society, like, okay, this might be a ding, 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 right? The other side of this was something that has taken 46 years to build. So something that has taken you, whoever you are, a really long time to build, and you're just going to tear it down in 3 days? You're going to destroy it in 3 days? And then we have the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And I just heard that is the question. That is the question. Something that has taken you years, a really long time, whatever it is. But 46 years, 46 minutes, 46 months, whatever. 10 years, 4-6, right? 10 months. A long time for, time is relevant. And a human construct. I'll keep preaching that until I'm done. But you're going to take something that you've worked on. Yes. Truth. Communication and truth. That has taken this long time to do. This long time to create. With your own hands. Your own blood, sweat, and tears, right? And you're just going to let the tower come down? Keep in mind, I had no idea, or before this, what palladium even was, that it was even a real word. And I feel so dumb for admitting that. But I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I got to be honest with myself in order to be honest with you. I had no idea. I'm not always that smart. It's 9 of Pentacles. But I found this to be the fact that I was encouraged to look this up and not just take it as I don't know what the word is. I don't even know if it's a real word and just say it because I've done things like that before, right? But this really stuck with me. Chemical elements and atomic numbers. You let me know. Leave a comment if you don't mind. Any significance of this for you? I do like the comments. I love it when you interact. I do. I really do. I really, really do. It does also help the channel. Not going to lie. There's a selfish plug, right? But it's not selfish for me. It's what we're doing here, I think. We're trying to do together. This is about togetherness. And I think I'm going to do one solid shuffle. And we're going to get started. I'm going to put this one aside and do what I said I wasn't going to do the other day. A shuffle before doing the main tarot spread, and then we'll do let's do an oracle. Yeah, I'll do that there. All right, so that's to the side. Journey of love, and I do feel like maybe we need one of the angels and ancestors. Again, drop a comment if you don't like some of these oracles and or if you only like one of them. It's good to know, to have the data. Data is helpful. You don't need to live your life by data, by the way. Don't do that. But having data allows you to then apply the human element, your individuality into a situation or in circumstance with, pick a noun, to make the best judgment call that you can in that moment. Right? Like, is something worth it or not? Well, you need data. You can go based on feeling alone. Sometimes you've got enough data from previous experience. But remember, previous experience is past. That is not being present. and you do not actually have a crystal ball for the future. So let's do one. Spirit, can you give us one card, Journey of Love, for guidance of this reading? Guidance of this reading. And for what I feel like is somebody who is ethereal touch in the Christ flame. I'm taking both, given the context of the word meditation. And you have 27, which is a 9, 31, which is a 4, 13, which is a 4. Yeah. Okay. But that 9, I just want to see. And there's the eruption of light, which is like a tower. Okay. I felt it. Sorry. We're not going to take it. But we'll take those two. And then actually, let's do that one for, again, with the cold and the wardrobe malfunction. I am not very well equipped to handle distractions like that. The ADHD is real, people. It is real. So, and especially when I feel like I'm hearing so much. My ears have been ringing to the max for days now. Big changes is what I feel. Usually when that happens, yes, it can be weather listen, I like to debunk things too. Sometimes I don't believe in just coincidence, but sometimes things are just things. This has been intense for days. And I like to listen to such things. Ringing in the ears, especially if it happens, like if you have a constant and then all of a sudden it's louder and it's only for like a day or two and then it goes back and nothing significant has changed. That can be spirit. Can we get mountain, stand your ground. We're going to take it. Yes, we are. All right, let's go with the Journey of Love first. Yes, please. 27 and 31. The ethereal touch. The ethereal touch. Spirit is present in your very touch at this time, and you are having an impact on the world around you, particularly your close relationships, in ways that are far more profound than may be immediately obvious. The touch of your soul is, am I supposed to say ethereal? Ethereal? That doesn't sound right. Ethereal. Ethereal. And there it is. There's another ding, 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 ding. Ethereal. Nice. It's fine. The touch of your soul is ethereal, right? Spiritual, of light and sound. It moves the heart and opens pathways of possibility through love, faith, and trust that would otherwise be impossible to access. Trust in the presence of the divine in your touch, physical and spiritual. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise and stir in this world, and the divine lives and breathes through you, beloved. Remember that though the sacred temple of your body gifts you with hands through which to hold and give, it is the soul within the flesh that renders touch a sacred healing. This oracle guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities and to trust that you can feel your way through life by opening your hands to receive and taking hold of opportunities that are presented to you. You are meant to touch the world with your spirit. Ethereal touch. Ethereal. I think that is correct. I swear. My IQ was higher when I was younger. It's fine. 31, the Christ flame. Within you burns the flame of Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine, opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this brings healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types, and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you are meant to be and doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. Keep going. I love this. So you have the power to heal, but you're being asked to remember that it's coming from your soul. Maybe if you've been disconnected from your healing path, you're being asked to get reacquainted. There also might be something that's going on, that whole, like something you built for years and now you're about to bring it on down because that righteous anger is highlighted for me. Righteousness. And sometimes it's good, but I think we also have to remember that while we have, you know what? I'll get on that soapbox in a second. I think there's absolutely a call here. This wave of awakening happening on earth now. You're part of that. Quit thinking that you are separate. That there's you are not siloed from the rest of the world as much as you would like to believe. If you live in a bubble or want to live in a bubble or would like to pretend that you're in a bubble, unfortunately, you know, we all are dependent on at least one other person, and that person is also dependent on another person. So in that sense, you are constantly connected, even if you don't want to be. That said, how you connect, I believe the call here is to do some of the healing work, whether healing for yourself and therefore that's part of your connection, or I don't know. We're going to see what the mountains stand your ground says, because this righteousness and this ethereal touch, it's it's real. It's real. Christ flame and ethereal touch. I almost feel like we've got a couple of different stories here, but mountains. Where are the mountains in this book? Not there. Sorry. Here we go. Mountains, stand your ground. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on, because it is absolutely right. See, there's that righteousness. And then hear this. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. So there's the link for the two cards. Talk about a full circle. Talk about a trinity. Wow, why is this strong today? For whoever is like maybe falling back onto, okay, again, I am not in support of any one religion, so please hear that now. Whatever you believe is absolutely what you believe, and I do support your absolute right to hold on to that if it is for the greater good of yourself and for the greater good of humanity, okay? And what I mean by that is for the good of one to the ill of none, and for me it is that simple. I get that it's not that simple for everybody else, but that's where we are. That being said, I feel like the message strongly coming out today from Palladium to these three oracle cards, okay, is for someone who is strongly falling back onto their Christian faith and or leaning into Christian faith and or exploring Christian faith. And I would say that there is a spirituality element here that you are being asked to embrace. Be less rigid, communicate more with spirit, and then also allow that healing for yourself, and then therefore it will pour from you, from your spirit to others, okay? I'm saying that because of these words. So I'm going to read this part again. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. This is right, for the good of one to the ill of none. Okay, this has to be from soul. This is not a surface egoic kind of righteousness. We got to talk about what's right, not what's easy. Okay? Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable. And so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. Pause. We also know that this is not 100% true. There are mountains that fall, and there are mountains that have been exploded. There are mountains that have been collapsed due to volcanoes, right? And due to earthquakes and everything else. Okay? So while I believe the part of this message that you do need to receive is that you are strong enough to withstand whatever it is that you're going through right now. Okay? And you need to remember that. Again, there's the picture if you can see it. Sorry. But also remember, there's that key. Something that took 46 years to build, and you're going to raise it in three days. You're going to let the tower come down. There's the righteousness, perhaps. We'll get into extended message. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. And what I say? So you're strong enough to handle whatever is being thrown at you, okay? You are resilient and grounded, and that is hilarious. I literally wrote those words yesterday. Together. It's fine. And I think so, right? In the same sentence. I really do. Or within two sentences. It's fine. And the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are, talk things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. That is remarkable. I love it. And I'm doing these cards like this. I feel like they need to be stacked. Like I said, this is for me, full circle. Yes. And we'll do the reading of it. We're going to start with the golden black. So here we are at 23 minutes. Oh, I already did that. Spirit, what messages do you have for the person watching? For the person watching, what spirit do you have? What messages do you have, Spirit? Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for your guidance along the way. Thank you for being here with us. Time to go. No, I shouldn't say it. I heard run, Forrest, run. Are you running to or away? But it's either way, the chariot, hello. Chariot to Four of Swords. To your peace? Or are you wanting to run and you're being asked to stay? Let's see. Stand your ground. Find your peace. Hello. There is an ending here. From the Four of Swords to the 10. Have you been ignoring something that's painful? Been trying to ignore something that's painful? Ooh. Quick moving communication action. Something heavy, something painful. Perhaps this is the communication about the hurt. Again, we're going to use the oracle as the guidance here. That's what it's for. Whatever it is that you're up against, we're going to take that one. I won't take the others. Ace of Wands. That's a yes for me. Communication about the pain. Communication about the hurt. Believing in your feelings. I did say I was going to talk about the righteousness, didn't I? Or was that it? Is that it? I don't know. Oh, doing right versus easy. I did say that. Yeah. Deep feelings, new beginning, opportunity, passionate, deep feelings here. Communication about what has hurt you in the past, an ending. Perhaps the Chariot is bringing this forward. I say this is a positive turn. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here after the Moon. This is something that is bringing about and or is highlighting the abundance that you already have. I heard what's right in your face for some reason. It's right in your face. I don't know. The bird, I guess she's talking to the bird. And the bird is, why can't I think? Blinded, but not, oh my God, I can't think of the words. And sits on her hand, trusting her not to hurt. It's not going crazy. It's not being overstimulated. There's an intuitive call there. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles, Three of Hearts. Three of Hearts is like a Three of Cups, but this is Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords here with that, I would say that this is perhaps you're trying to heal. Yeah. Perhaps you are healing. The communication about everything is part of your healing process. You have Two of Cups here. And the reason I say perhaps you are healing is because you also have the Magician. Oh, sorry. And the Magician is, that's making the magic happen, right? Yeah. And there's your Ten of Pentacles. So from your 9 to your 10. And your 10 is a life together. It is an abundant life of togetherness. It can also be something to do with family systems, generational wealth, inheritance, something that you inherit. There's a song, something you inherited from dad. It's a part of a lyric. I inherited from dad. Something I inherit. Part of the lyric is I inherited from dad. And it's a Noah Khan song. And I cannot, isn't that how you say his name? Khan? I don't know. I can't think of the song. Take all the good in the, I inherited from dad. I inherited from dad. Okay. And then you have the Empress. And that's some strong energy there, folks. You have the Empress, who's on the other side of this. The Two of Cups manifesting this generational abundance. The tangible holy grail. With the Knight of Cups, why I say major, and the Star. I should do that again. And the Star. You're not supposed to see all this. And it's like, this is where I'm going. I heard who's with me. There's a North Star here. Yep. Shit. I wasn't going to take it because I didn't see it fully, but then I saw it. So this I did see, sorry. The Holy Grail, I said, right? It's wish fulfillment. It is the grand poobah. What in the world are all these words coming to me? Stop. But, it's like this is where I'm headed, and I'm going to have this. It is not even a question anymore. And that's why I say that, because the Knight of Swords is with it. And again, I'm saying again because I've heard this more than once here lately in the last week or so, come hell or high water. And you can come along for the ride if you want to. That would be the preference here. These Two of Cups, it's two people. Or you can drown in it. I'm sorry. That's horrible. Sorry. Metaphorically speaking. Sure. Emotions. Or you can drown in the emotions. Figure it out. This is the time for the tangible. The Knight of Pentacles. Do we have 3 knights here? Yeah, we do. The Knight of Pentacles okay, is the most stable knight. This is the most grounded. This is the one that is the most dependable, making it happen. Now, I also heard sometimes you have to mourn in order to move forward, which we know this. I mean, you know, we're all adults here. We know you've got to allow this, you know, there's toxic positivity, and then there's drowning in the emotions, and then there's that great middle ground where it's like you allow yourself to feel the things and you continue moving even as you feel them. It may not be nice. It's never nice. That's falling. Yeah, that's the hard shit. Sorry. But it is. That's also what brings an end to the burden. Holy crap, I love it. Spirit has been doing this a lot. I'm coming down the line here, and what you can't see at the top because of the way the camera is that 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. You can't make this up. In this, I don't normally read like this, but this is what's been happening lately. In this instance, we are looking at an end to everything that you once knew. It is absolutely about a new beginning. It is absolutely about the healing. It is absolutely about, what you thought was important, Nine of Pentacles, what you thought mattered, the things that you depended on, that the earthly possessions, the comforts. You realize that's not it. Because then there's the Two of Cups. And this Empress is sitting right in the middle. Oh, yeah, shit. There's the Tower. Oh, that comes right under the Empress. She said, let it fall. I know where I'm going. Do you? I know where I'm going. Do you? The Knight of Cups here. You have this. And there's the Fool. What'd I say? Again. That was the Page of Swords, which is like an ace, but I didn't take it for a reason because this is the one that fell, so this was important. You have some major arcana here. The Fool. I know where I'm going. To you. You're more than welcome. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment again under the star. The Moon, the Star, and Nine of Cups. The Ace of Wands. The Knight of Cups. The Fool. It's a brand new beginning. The opportunity is here. The Empress is like almost dead center because of how I've done this spread. It's not quite, but I don't know why I'm doing this spread like this either, but it's fine. The Fool's Journey, I'd said this yesterday or the day before. The Fool's Journey starts with a step, and the Fool's Journey is necessary. There it is, Eight of Cups. Okay. Eight of Cups. From the Nine of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups to the Eight of Cups. Moving to the 9 or the 9 to the 8 because you're going to your 10. Walking towards a foundation, walking away from a foundation. We're going to clarify that. And there's the Devil card. This is timing too, I think. I say that. Yeah, strength. Oh, you got to have courage to let go. That's what I heard. Courage to let go. Strength card came out. It fell out. I mean, there's no way around that. I flipped the Devil card over. I'm going to take it because that's what was there. This can be timing. This can be timing. Okay. We will clarify. But the fact that it came out and then the Strength card, which is courage, this can also be divine feminine and divine masculine finding their middle ground, unchaining themselves from toxic patterns and thoughts and behaviors and becoming. I don't normally think like that, but that's what I just heard. Unchaining themselves from toxic behaviors and patterns and becoming the highest versions of themselves. And again, there's support here for such things. We will clarify. If you decide that the reading I did last night, that you want me to post it, keep in mind there are no clarifiers because when I paused it, I think I said that before, but I'm not pausing it now. All right, and I want to clarify with, yes, Wild Reflections. I like this deck a lot. I hope you do. Let me know. Again, let me know. There's a song. Old R&B song. Let me know. Who sings that? Aaliyah, right? If you know the song or the part, I think it's Aaliyah. Is it Aaliyah? Oh, I'm showing my age. It is, right? Let me know. I think so. I think I'm right. You let me know. How about that? Why did that song hit my brain? For whoever that's for, you're welcome. You're an Aaliyah fan? I actually, I know it's probably like blasphemy on some level to say I actually was not. I have very eclectic taste in music, from, I won't even tell you who, old country to yes R&B to big band to Latin music. There's the sun. I'm taking it. I don't know what it's for, but we're going to put it right here. We're going to cap it because it landed right next to the chariot up here, so I'm going to cap it with it. There's definitely some major shifts going on here. Even if I don't know the artist, there's probably not much music that I haven't listened to or that I don't listen to from time to time, depending on my mood. So I am rock, like alternative. Back in the day, 90s, I'm a 90s girl as far as like music and hello. And then before my time, that's right, I'm not that old. From like 30s to the 70s. It's all kind of my jam, depending on the day and the mood. All right. So here's what I really want to know. You got the chariot, and we have the 4 of swords to the 10 of swords, right? So there's like this peace to ending, or praying for an ending even. The chariot. What is the purpose of the chariot here, Spirit? What is the purpose of the chariot? Is this to move through it? Or is this to stop? As I say, or to stop. The Hermit. This is to take a moment. The chariot is telling you to take a moment. Okay? The Hermit has gone within. The Hermit has reached the pinnacle of the mountain. Yeah. And found from within what it is that's important. There's a 4 of wands here. There's dancing. There's partying. This is usually the Bon Voyage card. What's important? Peace. So what's the chariot's purpose is to move you towards an inner peace. Home and hearth is what I heard. I don't know why. Healing. Healing. I love that when it's direct. Thank you, Spirit. And it came out like this. Healing. Move through it. Or you're in it. Perhaps with the help of family and friends, but I think it's something about that foundation. And this part of your message is brought to you by, no, I'm just kidding. Temperance. Yeah, this is finding the balance. This is about healing. This is about healing and taking the opportunity. It's time to swing the axe. Swing the axe. I can speak, I swear. And there's your wand, too. Ace of Wands. Okay. All right, Spirit. So this moon to the 9. So we... I didn't even get it out. This is the justice. This is the balance. This is temperance and justice. Yeah. This is absolutely about... it's time to swing the axe. This is your call. This is when you're actually going to be measured. And you don't want to be, none of us want to be measured, but you're being measured right now. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's what I heard. You're being asked, what are you going to do? Because remember, the Empress is here and like, this is where I'm going. You can come if you want to. I can't make you, but I'm going this way. What are you going to do? Whoever this message is for, remember, this is about energies, not about gender, okay? You can be a man and sitting in your Empress energy. You may not even identify. I'm not trying to say there's any one thing or not, but what are you going to do? There's an 8 of Pentacles, an Ace of Pentacles, and a 6 of Swords. Are you going to take the journey? Or are you going to let her go? The way he's smiling, it's like he knows a secret that she doesn't. I'll show you in a second. She won't be far. Or he can swim to the boat. He's holding the arrows. What are you going to do? The work that's been put in for this new beginning. 6 of Swords. What? Might need to clarify the clarifier there. Ooh, I'm sorry. It's becoming a lot. And I'm moving my microphone around. My shoulders are cold. Yes, I said it. Like an old lady. I'm not, well, even if I was, so what? My shoulders are cold, they're cold. So the Empress, well, I really want to know about this 9 of Pentacles to the 3 of Swords. So is this, okay, the message is for the King of Cups. This is where you're moving. He knows something she doesn't know. I heard breaking free. Breaking free. Embracing the wildness. What the hell? Embracing the wildness. A radical change. Radical change. Am I hearing that correctly? 10 of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles. See what happens is what I heard. Family systems. Yes. The generational. Perhaps breaking free is what leads to this. And here's the, let's see what happens. See, I mean, that's risky, right? Not holding the bars. But this isn't about, not for me. This one isn't about making a choice. This is about the balancing act itself. I mean, you know, on the bike, right? I mean, it's kind of on the nose, but let's see what happens. I mean, in that sense, it is making a choice. So the Empress, I'm going where I'm going. I said what I said. Ooh. The Page of Cups and the Moon. Yeah, let's see what happens. We're prepared. We're prepared. I got the umbrella, I got the boots. Whether it hits the shore or it rains on my head. And you see, I'm going to show you this in a second. And then the moon. And that's very important, I think, because it's right here around the moon, in the row of the moon that I'm clarifying, and the star. But there could be some major energy shifting that's around changes of the moon. Moon cycles has been a subject recently, actually. But I want to show you this. I think this is going to the person, wild abandonment. Oh, the wild abandonment. There's a call for wild abandonment in order to move forward in this energy. Okay, that's what I just heard, wild abandonment. And that is not an easy feeling to stick with, especially if you are, if you have, what's the word, an aversion? No, an aversion? I don't think that's right, is it? If risk scare you, maybe that's an aversion to risk. I don't know. If risk scare you, if risk terrify you, if risk put you in a state of panic, Spirit is saying, go ahead and panic, but move through it anyway. Okay. A wild abandonment. If this is something that you've been experiencing your whole life, and I swear I'll show you where I'm getting this from. And you're an adult now, as everybody on this channel should be an adult now. This wild abandonment is something that you had when you were younger, and you are being called to find it once more, because it is only in that state that you will find your true authentic self. I am laughing because of just it's funny. All right, look at this. That's the page. That's the king. You see it now? All right. You can be free. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? There's many different ways to experience that feeling, that elation. Elation, is that right? Remember, we started this clarification off with the sun, by the way. Elated. There's the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I'm done. Last night it was the King and Queen of Wands. Tonight it is the King and Queen of Cups. She said, I'm going this way. What are you going to do? It's time for you to make a choice. I'm going regardless. The rest is up to you. There's a mourning period here for sure that is coming to an end. The stability, the foundation has been rocked. The tower is coming down. Remember what I said about the mountain? Okay. Well, the tower's on top of the mountain. So maybe this is where you have to be the mountain. This is, I'm going to shake things up. Let the tower fall. It's going to come down regardless. We can rebuild, but you got to let it fall. That's not what I heard. You got to let this shit go. That's what I heard. And there's where the Fool and the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands. This is the new foundation. You've got to cut the cord from the toxic. All right, let's call it. Let's get into it. All right. So, Knight of Cups. You got all these cups. This is love. There's no way around it. Okay. This is about a divine union. This is about your counterpart. This is about reckless. Before it was wild. Now I just heard reckless abandonment. But this is something that you have to do together. Oh, by the way, because this is my favorite card in the whole deck. You thought we were playing chess. You see, there's no holding of a chess piece in the hand here. No. You thought we were playing chess. This is about life. This is about love. This is about everything that makes us who we are. This is what defines us. I'll see your move. Checkmate, though. This is not chess. This is not a game. Do you see what I'm holding here? It's more valuable than any piece on that board. And there's the Queen of Cups. I mean, so King, Page, Knight, Queen. Boom. So what's the Five of Cups here for then? A Five of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, I think I have that right. Finding the balance. Letting it go. Knowing that it's for the best. That's what I heard. It's okay to feel the things. That's part of the balance. You've got justice here. You've got the Six of Pentacles, which is minor. Yeah, and there's the Fool again. That's how you do it. You got to move through it anyway. It is a calculated risk. It is a calculated risk to be so close. I don't know what I did wrong with my life today. But it's a calculated risk and you've got to be willing to take it. I want to clarify one thing, and that is the most likely outcome here. There's so much healing. There's so much expression of healing. There is this call for this wild abandonment. I keep hearing reckless. Spirit, can you tell us the most likely outcome here? We have the King and Queen of Cups. We have an Empress here. We have the Two of Cups. A lot of cups. A lot of cups. Starlight Tarot, Blue Edition. Can you tell us, Spirit, what the most likely outcome is here, please? And we're going to close this out. King and Queen of Cups. Calculated risk. But there's an Eight of Cups here, walking to or away from the new beginning. I think it's to the new beginning, but I need Spirit, please confirm. Shit. Okay. Oh, no. I thought it was the Queen, too. I was like, again? This is crazy. King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Holding back, the most likely. I mean, it could be, though, this feminine energy here. Let's give more opportunity. Spirit, can you tell me what's the most likely outcome? Holding back. Transformation and the Hangman. What the hell? That's some mixed energy. Transformative perspectives, perhaps. From holding back is done. New perspective, maybe. Please tell me the most likely outcome here, because that's strong. To the King of Cups. Okay. All right. I think that actually something similar came out last night. Again, let me know if you want the video or not. I mean, at this point, I keep asking. I probably should just upload it because I want to upload it, but I need you to want it. You've got to take control of this. What do you want? That's from the notebook. Sorry. The King of Pentacles here, holding back, transformation, new perspective, King of Cups. There's feeling, there's emotion, there's a ship there. All right, we've got King of Cups twice now, over the King of Cups, mind you. What is the most likely outcome for this transformative experience then, Spirit? What is the most likely outcome for this transformative experience? Quick movement, a lot of communication, action-oriented, okay? In pursuit of, I heard, in pursuit of, what is the most likely outcome for this transformative experience? This King of Pentacles, grounded and rooted to the King of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. Communication about a decision made, or a path chosen. Decision made or a path chosen. Choosing the path as a result. Choosing the path. Now I've gotten this reading wild. That's a Three of Swords upside down, and then a Eight of Cups. Walking away from the pain. Choosing the path. Leaving the pain behind. The pain was upside down. Whatever causes pain. Avoiding pain? Come on now. Are you serious? Is that the most likely? That's walking away from the pain or avoiding pain. To the truth. Walking to the truth. Walking to the truth of what? The truth for the King of Cups. I heard the truth shall set you free. That has been the hard choice. Two of Swords, the Moon, and the Nine of Swords. It has been excruciating. Finding the truth. The heart of the matter. That's the most likely outcome, Spirit. The heart of the matter. What's at the heart of the matter? What's this most likely outcome? Can you, I'd like to leave us on a good note. Oh, well, excuse me, Spirit. I'm sorry. Not everything needs, that is a little bit toxic. Let's go with that truth. The heart of the matter. The most likely outcome of the heart of the matter. King of Cups here. We know we have King and Queen. We know they have the Knight and the Page. There's an opportunity here. There's an opportunity here for this new beginning if you let go of the toxic. The heart of the matter. The heart of the matter. What's toxic? The most likely outcome. Is that all you're going to give me, Spirit, really? The heart of the matter. The conflict. The pain over the conflict. The pain over the conflict that might be caused. People being hurt. Careless hurt. The Fool. You've got to take the Fool. You have to take the step. Feeling full. And there's the King of Wands. Okay, that's great. So from rooted to feelings to action oriented, divine union and or divinely guided and or ordained, and then there's the Queen of Wands. So that just happened. It's the only way you come together. Yep. Cheers. It's the only way you come together. You have to get to the heart of the matter. You have to walk to the truth. Oh. Is that, you have to walk to the truth. That's the step on the Fool's journey. And it feels foolish because it is, there's no safety net here. There's no safety net here. That's the truth. All right, and I'm done. There you go. New beginning. There's no safety net here, but it's the only way you get there. Happy Tuesday.